Leo, I want to start by saying to you, you're okay. You're doing okay, babe. You're probably doing better than you think you are. And I just feel the need to say that, like, you're okay. I also want to say you've done the right thing. You're doing the right thing. I see you working really hard and making a lot of progress with, I think, boundaries and accepting and delivering consequence in honest and truthful ways. And you're playing out an incredibly important timeline or cycle for yourself right now. I can see that. And I'm impressed. I think that you're going through some kind of an important, slow transformation with death at the bottom of my main deck. And the Wheel of Fortune and Justice and your card of Strength showing up. But Leo, out of the ashes, the phoenix will rise. I think you're getting in touch with who you truly are. You're in a place of transition with the Six of Swords and the High Priestess. She feels, she knows. Keeping to yourself right now. The Divine Keeper of sacred feminine wisdom and knowledge. I think you're learning to listen to your own intuition. You know what's best. I think you're very tapped in right now as well. I was like, whoa, that's always really powerful when it comes off of a fire sign, especially the strong fire sign. Heart of a lion, right? That's you guys. You're going to have some ups and downs, but you're aiming for progress. I know that my journey will have highs and it will have lows. I'm aiming for progress. Another card came out for you as well. I know that I'm the only one who determines what is and isn't right for me. I am the final say. And you guys are coming out as the Queen of Swords and Justice. Some of you have Libra in your chart, or the constellation and sign of Libra, or just air in general is really coming in to help you. Leos have these huge, generous hearts. But sometimes we have to be, we have to have that sort of discernment. I don't care what sign you are. I was like, oh, there's a lot of Libra showing up for them right now. Some of you have been dealing with a Libra. If you were the one that delivered justice to them, which I find ironic. But you know that you're the only one that can determine what's right for you. So right now, you're, I think, really speaking your truth and trying to have good boundaries with other people. You're not going to let anybody else tell you what's right or wrong for you. You determine that. You're not codependent at all right now. You don't need anybody to complete your sentences, finish your thoughts, or tell you how you feel. You know how you feel. And right now, it's just about the process and it's just about progress. I also see you getting into that classic Leo spirit of gratitude. You have these big, full hearts. You're very generous people, but you just want to create things that you're proud of. You want to experience love in your life. I noticed that about Leos. I know that my blessings come from being thankful for what I already have. And that's echoed in the Sacred Rebel Oracle deck as well. 32, faith in the process. You're aiming for progress. Trust the process. It hasn't been easy. But at this point, you're not focused on the goal or even like being some kind of a winner. It's just about progress. Spirit's saying, have faith in your process and trust it. It's working for you. It's looking good on you. What is already within you? You're starting to realize something, Leo, what is already within you, and you're grateful for what you already have coming out. Spirit is saying they really see you looking around and looking inside yourself and saying, actually, my needs are met. My life isn't always perfect. I have high highs and low lows, but my God, do I have so much to be grateful for. And everything I really need and makes me truly happy, I'm manifesting that from within. This is an important and powerful lesson for people to learn, because if people don't get that, they're constantly asking other people in their life to complete them and make them happy. And they're never really truly grateful. Yeah, you're completing yourself right now. It's been a process to get there too. A slow one with death. Oh, the devil, Capricorn. Some of you have some unpaid debts that you're working through, either spiritually or literally in the 3D realm. Some of you are liquidating something, maybe selling something. You may be tied to something. There may be one final payment. You've got to get that monkey off your back. I'm hearing that. In regards to relationships, this may or may not apply to you. Messages of love, rejection. This rejection was actually for your divine protection. Apology. You can expect to hear the apology that you want. Unavailable. This person's unavailable to give you all you deserve. Hang on a second. Okay, some of you may have almost like signed up for some kind of debt consolidation or a credit card with this ridiculously high interest rate, or you might have been rejected for something that you thought you wanted or needed, money, housing. They're going to say, sorry, but we're not accepting you into this housing project, this home, this loan, this school, this relationship, whatever. One of you may have been getting breadcrumbed or whatever. If you face any kind of rejection, it's because it wasn't right for you. Okay. But I do think that someone is sorry. They may apologize to you in some way, if nothing more than energetically. Someone's unavailable. You may be saying this to people. Like with Justice, you also came out as the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. You may be saying to people, look, I'm really sorry. I'm just not available to give you what you want or need. And this is for both your benefit and mine. Rejections and no's in life can be divine protection, whether we're on the receiving end or we're on the giving end. I think you know what you're capable of giving another person right now. And I really see with the High Priestess, Death, and the Six of Swords, some of you are mourning a loss. Some of you are just undergoing transformation. Slow and steady wins the race. It's a rite of passage, babe, and you're okay. You really are. Overall reason for the reading is the Seven of Cups. The way you or someone else is feeling is the Six of Cups. You're being seen as justice. Nice. Harsh. As a Libra, I'm like, woo, justice can come with kind of a bite. What you need to know is the Wheel of Fortune, and the final outcome is you. Strength. Boom. Okay. I'm going to read this as a person coming towards you, but this could simply be the way you're feeling and your projection onto the environment. Seven of Cups. Someone is confused and overwhelmed. They're not really sure how they feel. This person may think, you or this person may think that they have all the time in the world to make a decision. They're a little overwhelmed by the choices in front of them. It's Neptune energy with the Seven of Cups, so there could be a lot of delusion, illusion, or confusion at play moving forward with choices. Clarifying this is the Tower, the Four of Pentacles, and the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Scorpio. Lots of Scorpio energy here. Virgo is low-key. Scorpio, they can be low-key, but they don't do anything small. Even if it's subtle, it's not small. Someone may be needing to move. Someone may be worried about being kicked out of a home, actually, or like evicted, or someone may be having pipes burst or home renovations that need to take place. They don't want to spend what they have to spend on that. They're searching their soul about it. If something really blew apart between you and another person, they may be exploring other choices, or they're really confused about themselves and how they feel about you. They hold back, they hold on. They have an earth energy miser mentality. Virgo here. This person's searching their soul, or maybe you're searching their soul. Someone is really undergoing some kind of a transformation and trying to figure out why they choose what they choose, why they've gotten themselves into some of the situations they have in their life. It's not super bad because I don't have the Hanged Man, but I definitely see someone in a process of transmuting knowledge and turning it into wisdom. Apparently, somebody needs some alone time for that. You or someone you're connected to in some way may be somewhat haunted by memories of the past. There's a nostalgia surrounding life and a connection right now. There's a sweetness here as well. Clarifying this is the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Wands, I think that's you, and the Three of Swords. Ooh, heartbreaker. Sorry, you guys. Hang on a second. Sorry, you're my first reading of the day, and apparently my throat chakra is not awake. I definitely see that there is a nostalgia. You're missing someone, maybe they're missing you. Nobody wants to admit that with the Seven of Swords. You always get a lot of attention everywhere you go. You're not going to hide in a shadow. I think a part of you may hope that they see you. But there's also been heartbreak here. And I think that this heartbreak needs to heal, and this imposter syndrome or an inability to approach needs to be worked through for you or this person. There is a missing. Someone wishes a bridge wasn't burned, but it still hurts. But you're being seen as justice, Libra. You get what you give. You get what you deserve. Let's be fair. Let's be honest. Let's be real. I'll take a responsibility for my part in anything. You're very keenly aware of balance, and you are delivering your justice. And you'll deliver it unto yourself as well. I mean, the Libra energy teaches us to accept the consequences of our choices and work through those karmic debts and make sure other people understand your boundaries so that it doesn't interfere with your process. Clarifying this is strength. There you are again, the Ace of Wands and the Lovers. All right, look, you're a badass right now. And in your hidden factor, it's about you. It's not about this person, it's about you. It's badassery, I know it. You have a lot of strength of character right now, Leo. And you could cave into your ego and raw desire and emotion. You know it's important to do the right thing and play by rules that you've set for yourself. And with the Ace of Wands to the Lovers, you are getting in touch with what it truly means to be a fire sign. And 2022 is the year of the Lovers. It's Gemini. And what's Gemini and the Lovers teach us is it's not about what's wrong for me. It's about what's really right for me. It's about my morals and my values and what lines up for me. What is my perfect match in any part of my life? That goes down to harmony, love. You know you have choices and needing to choose what's right for you and excites you. Now, there may be a person around you that very much thinks that you're a perfect match, but they have to make something right with you, apparently, and deal with consequences. Someone may be really wanting to be with you, but they've got to wrap something else up first. They're not going to tell you how they feel. Yeah. Here's what you need to know, or your advice for the end of the month. The Wheel of Fortune, fate, destiny, karma, dharma, cycles. Cycles that we play out over and over again to learn a lesson. You're very close to stepping into a cycle of dharma, which is where we do things new and different. Clarifying this is the devil, death, and the star. Holy shit. All major arcana. A lot of major arcana here, which are about deep soul lessons and a part of a deeper spiritual path for you. You're either part of somebody else's spiritual process and learning process, or this is what you're vibing in right now, Leo. Some of you, it's taken a long time to meet, greet, get to know, acknowledge, accept, and understand your demons. They have been with you a long time. They are not dying quickly. They're dying slowly. Something that someone has been chained and bound to, and not in a fun way. Insecurity, addiction, obsession, codependency, desire. This is slowly ending and changing. Do not give up hope. The Star of Aquarius is here to tell you, actually, this is very productive. And when you come out on the other side, you will be happy, popular, motivated, free. Everybody wants to be around the star. And it's such a healing energy, but it's taken you a long time to get here, I think. Well, maybe not, but I don't know. Time is relative, and it's different for everyone, but it is linear, and we do have to go through cycles of karmic justice where we have to deal with consequences for scenarios that we probably created for ourselves, but it's all leading you to a personal path of deep, important growth and healing. I don't have the 10 of Wands here. I do have the 9 of Swords for you, but I think that your hard work is done because now you're getting in touch with what's right for you, coming into alignment with your own soul and figuring out what you really want. This person will get it together when they get it together, Leo. You're still wearing your red dress every day. You have the final say. Everything you need is within you. You'll accept these high highs and low lows, and you can make it. You can accept the high highs and low lows because your strength. You people can make it through anything. I mean, the strength of character and constitution as well, physically. You are strong people. You will be strong. Clarifying this is the World, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel a lot of prayer and meditation for you right now. I feel a lot of life review for you right now. I think if there's anyone around you that's wondering what's going on with you, I think you know it. You intuitively sense it. But you're not saying anything. Playing your cards pretty close to the vest. I think you are a bit of a mysterious, beautiful loner right now. You have a chance to inspire other people with your calm passivity. Yeah, passivity plus conviction equals strength of character. Eight of Pentacles, just minding your own business and working. I also think that someone might be looking for you on the internet. You're a ghost in the machine, apparently. So a person in your energy, they're showing up as the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Yeah. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In particular, Virgo or Cap. They have some amazing positive traits, but they also have some wicked shadow sides to work through. There's a stubbornness, and sometimes they struggle to communicate. They have their own way of communicating. This person is very grounded in a large sense. They may be a business owner, a father, a married man even. They struggle to be honest with you, and they struggle to be honest about how they really feel. They have other choices in front of them, but they're not taking those cups. And there's this one cup here, but they won't take that cup either. Two of Wands. I think that there's a mutual attraction between the two of you. This could be you watching them. Not great communication between the two of you, and you might be comparing new people to each other. This person is trying to get in touch with what direction to go next. Maybe they're the ones going through the healing process. They may think you're perfect for them, but they've got to work other stuff out first, Leo. If this is their death and their ending, the devil is still right here for them. And there's something they have to pay for with the Six of Pentacles. We all have to pay for something, right? They're not quite ready. You, on the other hand, you have some sevens as well. Sevens are about karma and cause and effect, and so is justice. It's a cause and effect kind of time for you. I think you are doing some life review and nostalgia. A lot of you, I think, are going to be spending a lot of time outdoors. In particular, gardening. For those of you with a green thumb, wear your sunscreen and go outside. It'll do you a world of good. Classic Leo, the glass is half full, not half empty. I see you happy. I see you getting in touch with your inner child. I do see you waiting for something to happen. The Seven of Pentacles is sort of watching the grass grow. Waiting for something to manifest that you've put work into. Hopefully you're putting work into yourself. Some of you want to go to a warm, sunny place. Maybe you miss someone that lives in a warm, sunny place. I think you're doing a lot of life review. I think Spirit is smiling upon you as you safely step through a new portal into a new cycle. I think October is going to be profound for you, actually. But you are worried. I think maybe you wish something would have worked out a little differently with this person, but I wanted to know what the stress was, so I pulled out a fourth tarot deck. I mean, I have enough of them. What you're worried about is the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Swords again, and the Star. Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck, but Temperance, you're being guided by an angel. Leo, don't stress so much about love at this point. Focus on just opening your heart chakra towards creative endeavors and self-love and the love of friends and family. Some of you are working really hard on, some of you may have been battling an addiction of some kind or a health issue. It's not quite time to open up to love yet. You are hopeful for renewal, but at the same time, I don't know how ready for love you actually are at this point. I mean, I definitely see you smarter and smart, and I definitely see you having good boundaries and protecting your heart. Some of you are just wishing for an air sign or a Sagittarius to come into your life, and they're not. But I feel like I mean, it's not that the Queen of Swords isn't okay for love. I'm a Queen of Swords, and I know that the Queen of Swords has a heart, but sometimes the Queen of Swords either has a little bit of a chip on her shoulder or she's a little guarded. I do think that you're a little guarded and anxious about the cup of love, but yet you still hope for it. Work through your fears, Leo. Spirit is guiding you with temperance. Be patient, be discerning, be at peace. Trust the process. Like, you're still the Queen of Wands, but you're not ready to wear your heart on your sleeve right now. And that's okay. Because if we're so stressed out about love, but yet so hopeful for it, something's not quite finished. I think you know that you have to let go of something and move towards something new. Just work through your own fears and worries, okay? You may be facing some skeletons in your own closet right now, but you're healing, and love is there for you, and it's inside of you and all around you. You are being guided to it, and trust your own discernment at this point, really, truly, and listen to your intuition. Oh, Leo, get out of your head. Yeah, about the ending of something. Maybe you wanted to spend time with that person or that situation. Could be a job, it could be a relationship. Some of you are feeling like a little bit of a wallflower right now. That's why I felt like I needed to say to you, you're fine. You're okay. You are okay. You get the final say about what you do and don't want to do. Trust your process. Have faith in it. Everything you need is within you. Doing some gratitude journaling would help you, I think. And any rejections you have faced, while everyone's both sorry about that, maybe one of you just wasn't available. And just trust your choices as well. You haven't made the wrong choices. They're leading you to a freedom and strength of character. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you, Leo. I hope this resonated and I hope it helped. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Leo. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.